Happy Sunday and God bless you. We have already entered officially the election week. While we get prepared for the elections and all the things that follows it, I want you to watch these videos. Watch it, think about it, reason along with it before you make that decision. And please, vote your conscience. God bless you.
This is in-depth analysis.
Don't be carried away by the razzmatazz of the political parties and their spokespersons. Not be intimidated by the violence of the various political supporters. Stand with your candidate even if you are standing alone. And don't make unnecessary enemies for yourselves. Because there will always be life after 2023. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't let Nigerian politics happen to you, because nobody is as inconsistent as the average Nigerian politicians. Remember, people died in Osun years ago supporting Aregbesola against Oyinlola. But when Oyinlola joined APC, the families of those that died were left to mourn their dead. So borrow yourself a brain. Don't die in their fight in 2023. My principal, Festus Keyamo, was a shining example to some of us. Strong critic of anti-democratic forces. But today, my bros is trying to defend everything he once fought against. I know qualms about it. As you know, Nigeria politics happened to him. My Egbon, Big Egbon Oshomole, was a strong labor leader who fought against oppressive government forces. But unfortunately today, he's among the government forces oppressing workers with hunger and ASU with no work, no pay. My dear, may Nigeria politics not happen to you like that. Remember, Godswill Akpabio was in PDP for 19 years, asking party leaders to come take 1 million naira for Mr. Biggs, their common governor. But when he moved to APC in 2018, he suddenly informed us that PDP destroyed the country. You see, once Nigeria politics happen to you, you lose your senses. I don't even want to talk about Femi Fani-Kayode, as his notoriety for political prostitution has been taken judicial notice of by everybody, including you. Nigeria politics didn't happen to him. In fact, nothing happened to Nigeria politics. Tinubu joined AD, became a governor, abandoned them and formed AC, metamorphosed into ACN, and subsequently formed an alliance with strange bedfellows to form APC. Went around the country selling Buhari as a warlord and messiah that will solve the structural, economic, and security deformity of Nigeria. Today, you and I couldn't even go to the village for Christmas because of insecurity. And yeah, recently they can kidnap some people from train also. Yet today he's campaigning to build on the achievement of Buhari. I want to ask, which achievement? Banditry, hunger, kidnapping, general insecurity or poverty? I leave you to answer that. That is if Nigerian politics never happened to you. Godwin Obaseki and his deputy Philip Shabu were in APC from inception, only to move into PDP. And today we open their mouth to criticize APC and the people. When Nigeria don't happen to, go they defend and clap for them. Continue. How about Daniel Buala, my learned colleague? Until a few months ago, was a strong supporter of Buhari and APC. And today, he's speaking for PDP and criticizing the APC he was once speaking for just a few days ago. How else can you describe Nigeria politics happening to someone? Dino Melaye was in PDP, moved to APC, campaigned vigorously for Buhari until he jumped from a moving vehicle into PDP, remember? And today, he's unapologetic one of the promoters of PDP candidate Atiku. And you say these are not the principalities, demons, and power. PDP, sorry, of Nigeria politics happening to someone. Anyway, nothing spoiled. This is Nigeria. Atiku was in PDP, moved to ACN, from there back to PDP and to APC, and now PDP. And all the while, rather than fight for restructuring of the country while he was there, he was busy selling and acquiring national assets that haven't worked since then. And today, he's promising you and I to restructure Nigeria and privatize NNPC, maybe to his friends. And you are clapping. You can call it Nigerian brand of politics, but I call it Nigerian politics has happened to you. How about Kenneth Okonkwo, Andy of living in bondage? He once promised us that Buhari was a messiah to lift us out of our bondage when Andy, he was in APC. But today he's in Labour Party making the same promises and owes nobody any apology about his previous promises. And you are praising him because they're Labour Party. I don't blame you. Peter Obi was a rock in Abga. He left to join PDP under Goodluck Jonathan and didn't teach Jonathan how to turn Nigeria from consumption to production economy. Now he's in labor, and like Buhari, he's promising Nigeria Eldorado. And as Nigeria politics is happening to you, you dey clap for him and insult people when disagree with you. Anyway, last, all man go chop breakfast when I don't clear. As Buhari and APC promised much more than this in 2015. Obasanjo endorsed Yar'Adua in 2007. In 2011, he endorsed Goodluck Jonathan. 2015, he endorsed Buhari. Then in 2019, he endorsed Atiku. And today, 2023, he has endorsed Peter Obi, as is right anyway. Una the fight on herself over the matter. As if all his previous endorsements don't make Nigeria better. I swear, once Nigeria politics happen to you, even the devil will envy your misbehavior. Plenty consistent inconsistencies in our politics, and we close our eyes to them as we shout and call on God daily to come do for us that which has empowered us to do for ourselves. I will therefore advocate, for as long as we keep allowing Nigeria brand of politics to happen to all of us, we'll continue to tolerate these types of inconsistent actors in our political systems while doing the same thing from different political platforms, setting and operating under the same set of rules, laws, orientation, and mindset, and expecting something different. Well, even if I reject it for you, have you rejected it for yourself? According to Chief Afe Babalola, no amount of endorsement, political jumpology, consistent inconsistencies, promises of Eldorado will take Nigeria out of the wood if the structural constitutional deformity of Nigeria is not fixed or changed. And I completely agree with him. Yet, as usual, all the political parties are afraid to discuss this for fear of incurring the wrath of our principalities. So, my advice to you, maintain your sanity. To maintain your sanity in 2023, forget all the noise, the political jingles, the promises by politicians, as they will always overpromise and underdeliver. Ask yourself the basic burning question. What are the indicators, indices, possibilities, and precedent on ground that points to the achievement of these plenty promises by the various political parties? This is against the backdrop of the reality of our 77 trillion debt burden that will be inherited by the next government. If you can answer that question for yourself and take your stand, Nigeria politics would happen to you in 2023. As sense will fall on you. Blessed are those who are not expectant, for they shall not be disappointed.
Like in all the nations of the world, the powerful political elites will determine who governs us. Like a proverbial knees on our necks, this nation is choking. We can no longer breathe. There is a shortage of air. We need to allow this nation thrive. I'm pleading with you tonight on behalf of millions of our people, more than 10 million of their children who are out of school, and more than half of the population who are in abject poverty. This nation cannot be taken as a private enterprise anymore. You, the ordinary Nigerian, can no longer keep quiet. The nation belongs to all of us. And this time around again, no sitting on the fence. We must pick up to rescue this nation. The continent of Africa is waiting for its giant to rise up and flourish. That is why 2023 election is a make or mar. Look, this nation cannot make a mistake with the choice of its next leader. It is a must we get it right. If you employ the best hands to run your private companies, we should have the best of us run the affairs of this nation. We must get leadership right, not only at the center, but across the states. Knowledge, crisis management skills, character and integrity, vision and courage to make tough decisions, effective communication skills, ability to unite the nation. Leaders who cannot show these traits cannot be hired. Enough is enough. Nigeria, arise. Vote and vote right. And your time is now.